Affairs Department, will present a certificate of appreciation and a command point to the class leader, Sergeant James Geelan, front and center. Graduates all been waiting for, presentation of diplomas. This was where all the hard work pays off. It's important that you understand what they've accomplished to earn these diplomas. Our students spent 56 training days at DENFOS. During that time, students learned the basics of how to be military storytellers. Students were taught how to write news, headlines, feature stories. They learned various topics in public affairs, including media and community relations, basic photojournalism, and publication design and layout. In all, our students are expected to accomplish roughly the same amount of hands-on work as students in many college journalism programs do in 2 years. Members of the official party, please come forward to present the graduation certificates. Guests, please feel free to come up and take pictures. I am pleased to announce that Class 070 TAC 18 has 1 distinguished honor graduate and 2 honor graduates. To be an honor graduate in the Basic Public Affairs Specialist course, the student must have a final overall grade point average of 90% or better, with only the top 10% of students eligible for honors. And the student attaining the highest overall average above 90 is designated as the Distinguished Honor Graduate. The Distinguished Honor Graduate for Class 070 TAC 18 is U.S. Coast Guard Petty Officer 3rd Class John Rooney. Our first honor graduate is U.S. Army Specialist Alan Prince, 126 Press Camp Headquarters, Kalamazoo, Michigan. And our final honor graduate is U.S. Coast Guard Petty Officer 3rd Class Del Schlangen, Coast Guard District 7, External Affairs, Miami, Florida. I will now introduce the remaining members of the class. Please hold your applause until the names have been read. Guests, feel free to come and take photos. U.S. Army Sergeant James Geelan, Fort Sustainment Brigade, Fort Carson, Colorado.
Can I just sit down right here?
U.S. Army Specialist Stefan Alfonsi, 300 Sustainment Brigade, Grand Prairie, Texas. U.S. Army Private First Class Emma Anderson, 112th Mobile Public Affairs Detachment, Madison, Wisconsin. U.S. Marine Corps Private First Class Brennan Butte, Marine Corps Installation Pacific, Okinawa, Japan. U.S. Army Specialist Mary Colby, 122nd Public Affairs Operations Center, Camp Murray, Washington. U.S. Army Specialist Brian Cameron, 305th Mobile Public Affairs Detachment, Fort Schaffner, Hawaii. U.S. Marine Corps Private First Class Joshua Davis, Marine Corps Air Station Pacific, Iwakuni, Japan. U.S. Sergeant Kayla Hawker, 20th Public Affairs Detachment, Camp Humphreys, South Korea. U.S. Marine Corps Lance Corporal Karina Lopez Mata, Marine Corps Institute East, Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. U.S. Army Specialist Tori Miller, 124th Mobile Public Affairs Detachment, Atlanta, Georgia.
Take your seats.
U.S. Army Sergeant Justin Navin, 2nd Brigade Combat Team, 101st Airborne Division, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. U.S. Army Specialist Kyle Odom, 139th Public Affairs Detachment, Springfield, Illinois. U.S. Army Specialist Chisholm Alajide, 138th Public Affairs Detachment, Portland Manor, New York. U.S. Army Private Edwin Petzke, 1st Signal Brigade, Camp Humphrey, South Korea. U.S. Army Sergeant Sidney Smith, 14th Public Affairs Detachment, Fort Carson, Colorado. U.S. Army Sergeant Christopher Stewart, 7th Army Training Command, Grafenwehr, Germany. First Lieutenant Tinjatile Sebetse, Mbofo Iswatini Defense Force. U.S. Marine Corps Private First Class Aaron Vanderhoff, U.S. Marine Corps Forces, Pacific Camp, H.M. Smith, Hawaii. U.S. Marine Corps Private First Class Sahara Sapeta, 1st Marine Division, 1st Marine Expeditionary Force, Camp Pendleton, California. Official party, please be seated.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Class leader, take charge.
Class 070, attack 18, on your feet. Left face.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the United States Armed Forces newest public affairs warriors.